are in school here in the United States, right?
Yes.
What school do you go to?
I go to Carthage College in Wisconsin.
The way that you got here,
Yeah.
I mean, are you just the best student that Kenya has ever had? Is that how come you're here?
How I got to come to the US, I'm a member of the Global Give Back Circle. And through the Global Give Back Circle, I was able to join the Microsoft ICT Lab. And in the Microsoft ICT Lab, I learned computer packages, web design, programming, HIV, and business law. So after high school, after the Microsoft ICT Lab, I was able to use my skills to apply to several other universities and colleges in America. And that is how I got to get my scholarship to Carthage College.
When you were a little girl,
Yes.
did you dream of coming to college in the United States?
It has always been my dream ever since I was young that I wanted to study in America for my further studies. And I really had to work hard towards it. I had to go against very many odds and very many challenges because of where I come from, but eventually I managed to be here.
What are some of the challenges because where you come from?
There are so many challenges where I come from for a girl child like me, because girls are viewed as a source of wealth to the family, and most families still don't value education for girls. They think it's better to take a boy to school than to take a girl to school. So I really had to convince my parents and my grandparents that I had to go to school, because where I come from, I was the only girl who was going to school. So they never saw any reason as to why should I go, and yet other girls are not going to school, and then they are being married off and bringing cattle to their families. And I really worked hard to prove that I really needed to go to school to get the education. And that's why I've always worked hard, so that I can disapprove what my parents and my grandparents and other society, what they think about the girl child.
How did you have the drive to do what you've done? I mean, did you have encouragement from any adult?
Oh wow, thank you. Through the Global Give Back Circle, the Global Give Back Circle has very many girls in the program, and 50% of the girls are orphan girls. And then the other percentage of the girls, these are girls who are from single families, girls who have guardians, but they really need somebody to show them the way, because many girls from disadvantaged families, you find that their relatives really think about how to get food on the table, how to get clothes for them, and they don't have time to share with them what is going on in life, how they feel in life. So this is where the Global Give Back Circle really comes in, because it is also a mentoring program, and that is really the basic thing about the Global Give Back Circle. So once you join the Global Give Back Circle, you are assigned a mentor, and the communication between the mentor and the mentee is really confidential. And this is when you share with your mentor how you feel, what you go through in your day-to-day life, and then she helps you she gives you kind of solutions to the problems.
So were there some other girls with you in the Global Give Back Circle in your village?
Oh no, I'm the one representing my village, but Global Give Back Circle so far has 278 girls in Kenya, and we have 180 mentors. So the girls are from all over Kenya. We don't have girls from a particular place.
You said that girls in where you come from in Kenya
Yes.
are a source of wealth for the family.
Yes.
What does that mean?
What it means is that the family doesn't really value education, so they think that if they marry off their girl at a certain age, they are going to get cattle, because cattle is a sign of wealth in Africa. So they're going to get cattle, or they're going to get some little money, which really won't last them long, but they think that money can take them somewhere, which I don't think is the right thing, because if you educate me today, I can be able to stand for myself tomorrow, and I can be able to provide for you more than what that old man was going to give you as a dowry for me.
In your country, do you have the freedom of choice to choose who you want to marry?
Well, it's not there, because parents and the grandparents and the clan elders, they still have a control over that. They choose for you who to marry. And many girls, they get married to, because in our culture we have these people known as the chiefs. They're the ones who lead the society. So you're married to a very old man who has several other wives, but because he's the clan elder or he's the chief and he can be able to give your parents like 2 cattle, you're married off. So most girls don't have a choice of whom they want to marry.
Do you have friends that are in that situation?
Do I have friends? Yes, I do.
What do they say? What do they look up to you and they say, I want to be like Vivian?
Oh, just to share with you a story. When I graduated from my primary school, then before I joined my high school education, we were several other girls in my class, but many of them fell through the cracks of poverty, and then they were married off. Some have 4 kids right now.
And how old are they?
They're 18, 19. They're not very old. They're 18, 19, 20 years old. So I get to talk to them so much because I believe they are still my friends no matter what they went through. That doesn't change the relationship between us. And they share with me their experiences, what they go through. They don't have jobs, they don't have skills that can enable them to get a job anywhere. So they're just there at home. They have to wait for the man to provide the food. And this really discourages many women, because if the man is the one providing the food for you in the family, you have no say. He controls everything that you do. He'll say you sit in the house, he'll say you walk out anytime, and you have no say. So I really feel with them, and they really look up to me as a role model, and I really want to work hard so that I can be able to help them. Though I can't be able to change so much in their lives, but what I achieve, I can be able to impact their lives.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
So you're a 19-year-old role model. Fantastic. I want to go back to primary school, when you were in primary school.
Yes.
Tell us how you studied, how you read. What was it that you went through to get so smart?
When I was in high school, when I was in primary school, my mom had to move from the village and have an apartment in Kisumu town so that I could be next to my school. But still, every morning and evening, I had to walk a 1 hour distance. I had to walk 1 hour to school and 1 hour in the evening. And most of the challenges that I had when I was in primary school, my mom would not be able to cater for my money for my lunch, and she couldn't be able to buy for me books for revision. So I had to share with other students what they had. I had to borrow from them. And then because my teachers knew I was a very bright student, they supported me. They helped me to get some other books. And then they also helped me to access lunch. They could pay for me lunch once in a while, and I could get food.
How old were you when you first started in the Global Give Back Circle?
When I?
Yeah.
When I joined the Global Give Back Circle, I was 15 years.
So you were then there for 4 years?
Yes.
And what was the best experience, the best part of the Global Give Back Circle before you came to school here in the United States?
The best part of the Global Give Back Circle was the mentoring part of it, because immediately I joined the Global Give Back Circle, I was assigned a mentor. And my mentor stayed in the United States, and I had never gotten to meet her. But through the ICT skills that I learned, the world was really a small village for me, because I used to communicate with my mentor on a daily basis through internet, and I could tell her what I feel and what I'm going through, the challenges that I'm facing. And I really love it because she took her time to mentor me. She took her time to encourage me and to tell me to be positive about everything that I go through life, because everything that I'm going through is for a reason. And if I be positive, definitely there's going to be a change in life.
Dr. Vivian, we're going to go we're going to go 20 years down the road.
Yes.
You're done with med school.
Yes.
Are you going to be a doctor in Wisconsin, or are you going somewhere else?
Oh wow. After my graduate school, 20 years down the line, I'm definitely going to be a pediatrician, and I'm going back to my country. I think this is a commitment that I'm making to my country, because all the goodwill people have helped me in my country, and I've been able to go this far. So I'm committing back to go to my country, and I'm going to work in my country. And why I really want to be a pediatrician is, through my life, I've really seen what children in Africa are going through. It's so hard to access quality healthcare if you don't have money. And why I'm being a pediatrician is because I want to be able to help even the less privileged to get the best quality healthcare. So 20 years down the line, I'm going to be in Kenya.